Why is it that we know all of the tools, all of the coping mechanisms, all of the things that will make us ultimately feel better and help us reach our goals, but yet we choose to not do them? We choose to fall back into our old habits and our comfort zones and the things that bring us temporary happiness, dopamine, I don't know. Because listen, everything that I talk about on this channel, everything that I tell you guys and that I advise to you guys is mainly all things that you already know. You know that if you're eating processed foods and sugars and not exercising or moving your body and not getting any sunlight, you know that that's going to make you feel down. That's going to make you feel so much worse. Yet we choose these things because they are comfortable. I'm a big advocate of acknowledging your feelings and really feeling them and letting them be. But there comes a point where we have to get real with ourselves and we have to recognize whether this is actually how we're feeling or whether we are choosing to be stuck in this mindset. No judgment if you are in that place where you're choosing to not do the things that make you feel good, because we've all been there. But there does come a point where you need to just identify the fact that you are doing this and try and figure out why that is. It all boils down to the fact that as humans, we go for comfort, we don't go for happiness, because if we were going to go for happiness, we would choose to eat the fruits and the veggies and get all of our nutrients in. We would choose to move our body and go to the gym and work out. We would choose to wake up early and go on a walk and get some sunlight and some vitamin D. Yet, when we're feeling down and depressed, we don't want to do those things. We just want to do the things that make us feel safe, essentially, because that is our primal main aim. So there is absolutely no judgment to you for wanting to do the things that are comfortable for you. What you might not think about is the fact that these comfort zones that you've got in your life have been created over the whole course of your entire existence. You have been taught these coping mechanisms. You have been taught these ways to soothe yourself when you're not feeling great. It is all mainly learnt behavior. That's a lot of conditioning to have to rewire. That's a lot of things to have to overwrite. I guess I just wanted to share this with you guys today because I have been feeling like this for the past few weeks. I've been really down and feeling really sorry for myself. I hate the victim mindset. I hate when people are in the victim mindset, usually, because I just think, oh my God, snap out of it. Like, you are in control of your own reality. Like, we all have a choice. But it's such a different story when you're actually in that situation. I feel it, and I feel the empathy even more so now after going through it recently, because it's hard. It's so hard when you've got no motivation to pull yourself out of bed in the morning and do your morning routine and go to the gym and do the things that are actually good for you. I don't know why I did. They are good for you. But just knowing that you are completely normal, it's completely fine to resort back to comfort zones and to sometimes want to feel like a little baby and to want people to pity you and want people to look after you and make you feel better. But you can only do that for so long. We put ourselves in the victim mindset a lot of the time because we want other people to react to that in a way that looks after us and reassures us and makes us feel good and makes us feel safe. But you're not always going to get that response from people, and that's going to feel even worse. Don't you think that it's so much more empowering to actually understand that you have a choice and that you can choose in any given moment to work towards feeling a little bit better? Because I can guarantee to you that if you're down and you're in a low place right now, you've got no energy, no motivation to do anything, I can guarantee that the things that you are doing now are not going to get you out of that, because they are the exact things that got you into that. When you're scrolling mindlessly on social media, or you're eating whatever the hell you want because it's easy and convenient and yummy, all of these things over time are going to just compound, and they're going to feel so much more intensified and make you feel so much worse. And honestly, it's not worth it. And I do think that a lot of the time we wait for the universe to kind of like make us so uncomfortable that we have no choice but to change. But I want you guys to know that you do have the choice right now. You don't have to wait for the universe to push you to a rock bottom moment to actually decide to change your life. I'm saying all this with compassion because I do understand how difficult it is. I'm about to go to Pilates right now in about 15 minutes, and you have no idea the amount of strength mental strength and willpower it took me to get out of the house and go to Pilates, because I don't want to go. It doesn't even need to be that big of an action. If you're feeling that down, even having a shower is a big achievement, and that is amazing. Just judging your situation and assessing what you actually can do, one tiny thing that you can do to make yourself feel better, and just put one foot in front of the other and just keep making these decisions to choose to be happier and to choose not to stick in this place that is making you feel so miserable. As you get older and go out into the adult world, you do realize that people are too busy to let their emotions get in the way of what they want. And if you are letting your emotions get in the way of what you want, unfortunately, you are going to fall behind. So you just have to decide whether you want to achieve your goals and the happy life that you desire bad enough. It's going to be hard in the beginning. It's going to be hard to drag yourself out of bed and to make yourself go in the shower if you're not feeling it. And it won't even necessarily make that much of a big impact when you first do it. But honestly, if you just keep doing these tiny little things and showing up for yourself and showing yourself that you deserve to feel good and you deserve to treat yourself in a way that will make it so much easier to feel happy, you will get out of this rut before you know it. And I know you all probably know that, but it doesn't hurt to have a reminder every now and then, because this is what I've needed. I have to literally sit in my car and give myself pep talks and make myself do things that I should do. And I know that it's not going to feel good in the moment, but knowing that it will ultimately lead to me feeling more fulfilled and being more disciplined in myself and not letting my emotions take over like I've always done my whole life. This is just going to help in the brain rewiring process. If you are in that position right now, just know that I understand, I feel you, and it's hard, but we're in it together, because I'm still feeling that way now. So yeah, I love you guys.